Welcome to Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth, one within the universe, and universe is inside me. Greetings, earthlings, and my loved ones. It would be an honor if y'all would join me. Now we'll be talking about movies that give subliminal messages, and also shows. I always said the movies and these shows tell more truth than the media because the media lie to y'all, keep y'all distracted, and I already basically put that out there, so they basically control y'all's frequency, having y'all not thinking for yourself and other things. It's basically a spiritual warfare going on, So I want to also tell y'all, I'm going to do a video after I tell y'all the movies to check out and break certain things down and, talk about subliminal messages and stuff like that in the movies, the movies that I named off. I will do that for y'all, so y'all can understand and understand. Some of y'all probably already aware and get it, because some of these movies are real deep. Some movies you might have to watch again to understand and understand. But I pick up on it. But, some people, it's like, I didn't get it. Some of y'all might not get it. Some of y'all might get it. Okay? Just to put that out there. But I will break it down. When you watch these movies, don't just pay attention to the actors. Pay attention and analyze everything, the picture on the wall, everything in the background, the clock in the background, certain signs and, certain billboards and different other things. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to certain colors and stuff like that when you go in. You got to go in with an open mind so you can understand and understand. The Allen. Now that's one of my favorite movies. I like The Allen. It's pretty cool. They give a lot of subliminal messages in that as well. They're basically talking about cloning, and I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. The Cabin in the Woods. The Cabin in the Woods, that's like one of my favorite ones. And it was a scene on there and basically it had me laugh, and some of y'all might laugh. But, I thought it was funny. One of the actors basically got on the bike. He's the dude that played Thor. I can't think of his name off top. He played in Thor and Marvel Comics. He got on a motorcycle, and, how I told y'all, well, when I was telling y'all there's basically... I'm going to mess it up for y'all. I'm going to mess it. I can't do that. I can't do that. But I will tell y'all this. The motorcycle scene had me rolling. I'm just going to leave it at that because I almost messed it up. Some of y'all probably already seen this movie, certain movies that I'm going to name off. Okay? Cabin in the Woods, it's a deep movie, and it's basically letting y'all know. I will let y'all know this. Well, now I'll mess it up for y'all. But it's basically talking about water. And I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. What else? As Below, So Above. Now, that's a real deep movie. Y'all really got to check that out. Rupture. I was on the edge of my seat. That movie will have you, moving side to side and all of that stuff. That movie is deep. Y'all got to check that out. What else? There's so many in my head. Give me time, y'all. Give me a couple of seconds. Not time, a couple of seconds. What else? Oh yeah, The Cure for Wellness. Now y'all probably will have to watch that, twice, so you can understand and understand. That's a real deep movie. And like I said in the beginning, it's kind of, it's kind of boring. But, it started picking up. And it's really deep, I'm telling y'all. You got to be on a high frequency. Now, that's a movie you got to be on a high frequency to understand and understand. I got it, and it's basically telling a lot of information about certain things. Deep movie. The Cureness of Wellness. And our autopsy of Jane Doe, That's a pretty that's a one of a kind movie. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, let's get into these shows. If I think of some more movies to put out there, because there's other movies out there, that I watched that was pretty good. You know, let's talk about like all right, Star Wars. That gives a lot of subliminal messages. You gotta watch all the seasons, not seasons, excuse me, the all the movies that they put out, and of course, anything that got something to do with Marvel Comics. The Incredible Hulk, the Captain America, Thor, and Wonder Woman. Check that out. I'm telling you, Wonder Woman. That movie is really deep. That movie is deep. If y'all haven't already seen that, go check Wonder Woman out. Okay, deep movie. It's a great movie. It's like one of my favorite ones. All right. Enemy of Mine. Go check that out if y'all haven't already checked that out. And that's real. Go check out Enemy Mine. Enemy Mine basically talk about the reptilians. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And I watched that back in the day. Like some of these movies I watched when I was like younger. Some movies, I watched like years ago. But they sometimes I watch it every once in a while. Because I love movies. I watch movies, and certain shows. But definitely check that out because there's a lot of subliminal messages, and it's real. And you got to have an open mind to understand and overstand. And all the Twilight Zone, the old school Twilight Zone, the new school Twilight Zone, and Tales from the Dark Side, a lot of subliminal messages. That was a show, like one of my favorite shows. Tales from the Crypt, watch that. What else? The Strangers, the Stranger Things. I think. Hold on, wait. Let me. Stranger Things. That's what it is. Excuse me. Stranger Things. Now they made a movie back in the day. All right. Oh yeah. By the way, the Allen. Make sure you watch the 2015 because they got a couple of Allens out there. The 2015 one. All right. Stranger Things. It was basically a movie. Now they made it into a show, and it's on the Netflix. So definitely check that out. A lot of subliminal messages in that. So y'all want to check that out for real. What else? There's a couple of more movies. Some of y'all definitely check out Star Trek. A lot of subliminal messages in that as well. And like I said, I'm gonna break a lot of things down. And tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the movie and break the subliminal messages down in that, So, and this, and certain movies, you know what I'm saying, like Spider-Man, and like like the Panther, I'm gonna break that down. You know what I'm saying, and y'all remember when I told y'all that some of us could pick up on animals' frequency, and some of these movies, that's what it means when it comes to like Spider-Man and Black Panthers. And I'm gonna break that down. So there's certain things about insects that I'm gonna break down. And Fallen, y'all got to watch Fallen. It's basically it's a great movie. It's with Denzel Washington. That's a deep movie. Y'all definitely got to go check that out. So those like the movies and shows that I named off. It's a couple of more. I'm trying to think that I'd be watching. Doctor Who, the old school Doctor Who. You can watch the new one, but watch Doctor Who, any Doctor Who's, okay. And like Flash Gordon, the Flash Gordon from I think it was from the 80s, early 80s, 70s. I give a lot of subliminal messages in that as well. And y'all gotta pay attention to the symbols and signs. And certain actors use certain symbols in certain movies, Y'all definitely got to pay attention to that. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about and break down. But I'm gonna do a part two. If y'all feeling this video, let me know. And some of y'all probably already seen some of these movies. Some of you probably already get it. And some people probably like, some of you earthlings, y'all probably like, might not get it. But some of y'all might get it. That basically the people that's aware or, basically got an open mind, y'all would definitely get what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when I do that video breakdown certain things. So y'all go check out some of these movies, and y'all will like it. I'm telling y'all. There was one more. It was what? Did somebody say something?